All right, here we go. Let's go and zoom in a little bit. I think right there, is that good? Yeah, that's good. That's good, right? All right, here we go. So, do you follow esports?
Not a lot. Not a, very, very minimal.
Okay. Yeah, I don't either. I to be honest, I think the last like esport thing I actually legitimately watched was probably like 2000. No, it's either 2019 or 2020 Evo, which is Evolution Fighting. League wins every year. See, who are the hot presenters for the video game awards? Liz, I think Lizzo's one of them. I don't know. Yeah, League wins every year, right? Just watch that fight scene. It's pretty good. Jackie Chan gets hit with a wooden bench for Rio. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That fight scene with the deleted fight scene for the Jackie Chan Karate Kid. That one's pretty good. All right. So who do you think is the best esports? What is the best esports event? Do you think do you know any of these? Okay, so we have League, we have Blast TV Paris Major. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think that's the only one I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So Evo, I know. Dota, I know because I used to play a lot of Dota. And Valorant, it's probably going to be. It's probably. I don't know. I'm a little biased. I'll probably pick Evo.
Yeah, me too. Evo's the one I hear the most, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But I think in actuality, probably the League is gonna win. League or Valorant, one of those. I think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
And isn't League and Valorant Riot?
Yeah, both. Yeah, it's yeah. This is kind of weird because the winner is definitely whoever's the biggest game. Because whoever's the biggest game definitely has the bigger esports fan base.
Yeah, it's usually between League and Valorant, man. So basically, Riot is a win-win for Riot.
Yeah.
No matter what they win. All right. Okay, so mine is Evo because I like fighting games. I think fighting games are more interesting to watch, just because instead of watching 5v5 or some shit 6v6.
Yeah, it's 1v1. Yeah.
All right, let's go and check this one out. Best esport coaches. Who's the hottest one? Christine Potter. Okay. And
I don't know who these people are.
who esport coaching? What the fuck? You got League, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, another Counter-Strike, and then Valorant. What?
I don't know.
I don't know who these people are, man.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think people really watch. Do people actually still watch esports though?
It's a generally dying industry. It's like even Moist Critical admitted to it in one of his videos recently when he's managed, or was it Ludwig, that esports is generally it's going down because like you're banking on for esports to work, the sponsors need to generate a huge revenue relative to their ad spend on these esports events, which I don't think they're getting their ROI for. So, which is why, the esports companies are getting tougher for them to get sponsors because like they're not getting their ROI whenever they conduct these events.
Oh, okay. So Booming Bob says I am biased, but I put is it Gunba or Gunba? I guess like look, if I was like very very into like these games, I probably would know some of them. But I don't know any of them.
It's like if you're gonna it's such a massive investment if you're gonna dedicate yourself to one of these massive multiplayer games.
Yeah. All right. What's the previous one? Best esports team. Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Gaiman Gladiators, JD Gaming, Team Vital. I don't know any of these. All I know is
I've just read some of their names, but I don't really know them per se. So I can't really say either.
Okay, I'm biased. I'm gonna choose the Korean team. I'm gonna choose the Asian team. Oh man, I'm like, I don't even know any of these guys. Like I used to know like what Team Solo Mid, Cloud9. That's it. Those are the only two. That's only, but I don't even know any of these, right? They really tried to make esports a thing. I never was interested. Rather watch a real sport, and I don't even watch those as much anymore. Yeah. The only one I know is F Nantic, but Phil, you're not Korean. Hey, I look like them, so they're basically the same. we're basically the same. But yeah, I don't know any of these, like, so 2 Valorant teams, 1 Dota team, and then 1 League and 1 Counter-Strike. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. All right, best esports athlete. Let's go and zoom out. Okay, I automatically pick Phillip because he's that's a good name. That's a good that's a good name right there.
But it's Apex.
Apex Legends, and then you have League, Call of Duty, Valorant, CS:GO, and another league. This I could probably choose Park J Hyuk. It's because the double peace sign.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a weird category because it's also biased towards who has a bigger fan base in the game.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Philip is not. I don't think Philip has a chance against everyone else because Apex is not as big as compared to all these other franchises beside it.
Yeah, and Apex used to be huge when it came out. Like when it came out, it was like everyone playing.
Yeah,
it.
but now it's like it's kind of I don't even hear people talking about it anymore. I hear people talk about League, Valorant, and CS:GO, but not Apex.
Yeah, see right here. Johnny Lightfoot says Grae is the best one, obviously. All right, the closest one looking to Grae is probably the first one, Lee Faker.
Yeah,
Lee Faker.
true.
Yeah, that one's probably the one that's gonna win. I repeat, where are the hot female gamers? Unfortunately, there aren't any. The only one that I know that was like back in the day was Hafu. Like she was pretty cute, but she was she's a Hearthstone player though. That's back in the day. Athlete. Right. All right. So I don't know any of these. All right. Best esports game. All right. So this is something that we could chime in on. Okay. What do you think, Grae? What's more entertaining to watch? I believe this will be like the actual thing, right? What's more entertaining to watch?
Yeah.
Frost. Oh no.
I wonder what she's doing now. Ever since she left G4, like she left the gaming industry after that for good. I wonder what she's doing now.
Yeah. What about Sniper Wolf? Is she doesn't play games. She's a fake gamer, right?
Yeah, there's even the rumor, right? Like she's actually just commentating and but the one actually playing is someone else. Mm-hmm. She was, there's some rumor going on that's what I think it's true.
Yeah. So wait, what are your picks, Grae, for this one?
I'm gonna Counter-Strike 2. Is that after CS:GO? Or is that still CS? Or it's literally the second Counter-Strike game?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm confused. How come it became popular again all of a sudden? Why not CS:GO? That's the part I'm confused about.
We all know what it's gonna be. It's either be one of the League games. I mean, the Riot games. It's probably gonna be Valorant or League, in my opinion.
Yeah, but personally, I think I'd rather watch a Counter-Strike game over a Valorant game. Because like Valorant, it's like your character has superpowers and stuff like that. I'd rather go for the terrorist versus counter, where it's everything's an equal playing field. Yeah,
see, I'm a little biased. I'll probably pick Dota, is because that I play the shit out of that game. I haven't played in a long time, but yeah, it's probably gonna be Valorant or League, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Continue. Yeah, League. Yeah, people saying League. Yeah, it was her husband that was actually playing the games. Where are the attractive Street Fighter 6 characters? Yeah, true. All right.
Wait, Sniper Wolf is already married? I thought her boyfriend is Evan Sausage.
Well, here's the thing, though. Remember, Grae, if you are, I'm not sure, it's probably here too. In Korea and Japan, you cannot be dating anyone. You have to be single. Because you lose fans. right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I wasn't there like I remember watching Asmongold's video where he was watching
Yeah.
a weather girl or something like that, where like he
Yeah.
found out that she was dating like this like tennis player, and like all of a
Yeah.
sudden like people started hating on her. Like, what the hell? Like, they are not allowed to date outside. How dare you? Okay. Content creator of the year. Where's fucking Kai or Actual Speed?
Yeah, Asmongold said the same thing. I would vote for Kai.
Well, maybe because of the whole New York thing, where like he's like, I'm gonna give out free shit, and there's like a riot there.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, the only one I know is Iron Mouse. To be honest, that's the only one I actually know. I don't know any of. Do you know any of these?
No, not even Iron Mouse. People make games. What games do they play? Or he or she? I don't know if this is. I don't know. If people make. Sounds like a group.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably like it's like probably a group thing, but yeah. I don't know. My pick is probably Iron Mouse because that's the only one I know. Like, I never watched any of her stuff, but I just know that name. That's the only thing. I know that name. That Biden girl lost viewers once they found out she had a boyfriend. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I go for because seems like a V. Yeah, she's like a VTuber. I don't know the rest.
Wait, Obama girl. The only girl that I know was the fucking Bernie Sanders girl. Do you know who I'm talking about, Grae? The OK Boomer girl, like Nico P or something like that.
Nah, not familiar.
Yeah. Sniper Wolf is going through a messy divorce full of accusation on theft.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's some shit going on apart from what she did with what's the guy? Who's the guy she doxed?
Oh yeah, and Jack or something like that.
Jack's films. Yeah, there's some stuff going on with her marriage. Yeah, Denny's correct. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, Nicolo. Yeah, the OK Boomer. Yeah, everyone was like, even though she's like fucking crazy and cringe, would. Where's PewDiePie? He had a kid and lives in Japan now. Yeah, he has a kid and lives in Japan now. Yeah. What's this? We're here. Phil, Iron Mouse is a VTuber your favorite? No. No. Yeah, Jack's film. Yeah, I know of Iron Mouse. She watched some internet historian biz. Oh, I see. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know who. I only know her because of her name. I never watch any of her stuff. All right. Most anticipated. Now here we go. Most anticipated game. Grae, which one? Which one do you think is gonna win? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws. To be honest, no one's fucking gonna care about that shit, man. I don't care how hot like her ass is. I don't care how big her tits is. I don't think anyone's gonna be waiting for that.
Yeah.
Or Tekken 8.
Tekken 8 is surprisingly silent, in my opinion. I'm not hearing people hyped about Tekken 8. Not as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Dragon, I'm interested because of Yong. Yeah, I want to see his. He's terrible.
Oh man,
I want to see his full Kiryu. I want to see someone consolidate all the Kiryu.
Wait,
Yong,
so is Yong also in this one, or is this the game that he's voicing?
Or wait, I think Kiryu makes a cameo here too in Infinite Wealth. But most of his stuff, I think, is already out. I think it's I'm not sure. Chat can correct me. It's either this or the game that just came out, the man who erased his name. I think that one was voiced by Yong. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Personally, I'm looking forward to Hades 2. First one is awesome. Yeah. Oh, did you play Hades 1, right?
Yeah.
That game was fucking good. It was so good.
Yeah, I think the winner is Rebirth. Rebirth is gonna be the winner.
So my vote is Rebirth.
Yeah.
I already freaking, like what's up? I already pre-ordered it, chat. And like I said, like Cartman said in South Park, do you know what happens when you pre-order a game that isn't even done yet? You get a big dick in the mouth. Look, the reason why I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was because it came with the Sephiroth statue. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why I pre-ordered it, because of the
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah, what's gonna happen in Q1 2024? I'll be super mega busy for February and March. You'll be busy in March because of that game.
Yeah, because it comes out February 29th, right?
Yeah.
Next year. Yeah, so Booming Bob says, I think Dragon or Tekken 8. Tekken 8, yeah, okay, look. The Tekken 8 shit does look fucking good. Don't get me wrong. But the last Tekken game I played was Tekken 3
Oh,
for
that's
the
a long time ago.
PlayStation 1. Right? That's the last Tekken game I played. I did watch people playing it. Hades was really good. I'm not pre-ordering anything. Yeah. I am looking forward to Hades, but here's the thing. I'm wondering, we all know it's going to be some kind of woke thing, but the thing is the gameplay is really, really important because you're using Zagreus' daughter, I believe. You're not using Zagreus anymore. Using his daughter.
Yeah, I hope though for the sequel you don't have to do that many runs to understand the full story. I checked out on Hades 1. I didn't get the story in its entirety because like you have to kill Hades like what 10 times to understand the full story. Yeah, it's
I only beat the game like 3 times. I'm like, I'm good.
yeah. It's like you don't want to kill Hades that many times to understand the full story.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, mine is Rebirth. And what's yours?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm super invested in any of these, but if I were to choose objectively who's gonna win in terms of hype, it's Rebirth.
Yeah. All right, cool. Next one. Okay, so the reason why we're starting the game of the year one, we're gonna start. It's gonna be at the last one. We're gonna decide this game of the year one. All right. Best adaptation. Okay. Grae, you want to go first? Definitely not Castlevania. Definitely not Castlevania.
I did not watch Gran Turismo and Twisted Metal, though I did hear good feedback on those. But if personally, I would go for Mario. I mean, it's my top movie of the year. So, yeah, Super Mario for me.
So I agree. I think Mario is probably the best one. I did watch like 2 episodes of Twisted Metal. It's actually pretty fun. I think it's a fun TV show. But we know it's gonna go to Last of Us. Anything that has Last of Us in it is gonna win. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it.
Well, I think Mario is a strong contender. It's between those two.
Yeah. Let's see. I really like Gran Turismo, but Mario, yeah. No Friday nights at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Never watched Twisted Metal. Yeah, Twisted Metal is it's a fun show, but it's not like best adaptation. I would say Mario. It's either between Mario and Last of Us, but I think it's gonna go to Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's Last of Us. All right, let's see. Castlevania Nocturne. Yeah, The Last of Us are trash. Like, I never watched Castlevania Nocturne because of all the bullshit, the stuff that I've seen. But I think just gonna be Last of Us. I think so. All right. Best multiplayer.
Oh, Super Mario Wonders multiplayer. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought single player. It's gonna be between Baldur's Gate 3 and Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
But I think who will prevail? I would think Street Fighter 6.
Okay. So out of everything here, I've only played 2. I played Baldur's Gate 3 and Diablo 4. The fact that Diablo 4 is up here is hilarious. Because we know that shit ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna win. Now, I've seen gameplay of all of them. Party animals look fucking hilarious. Looks fucking fun to play. But this is a multiplayer game, not party game.
Yeah.
I think if the party animals, if they have a party game category, I would say party animals might win.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing though. Do I think Baldur's BG3 is gonna sweep? I would say BG3 might win a lot of categories, right? But in terms of multiplayer, I've only played 2, and for me, I would say Baldur's Gate. But I think Street Fighter 6 is a strong contender, man. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really want Mario Wonder, but it's a single player game. Yeah. At its core, yeah. It's not. Can you play on? Okay, can you play online with Super Mario Brothers Wonder?
I
It has to be, right?
imagine.
Since it's part of multiplayer, it has to be.
I imagine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For outstanding online multiplayer and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespectively of game genre or platform. Okay. I think BG3 is gonna win, but I think Street Fighter 6 is a good contender. The Party Animals is fun though. Party Animal is fun. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Best sports racing game.
Oh no, not my genre. But if I would go for. Okay, definitely not the first two. It's either probably Forza. Next is Hot Wheels. Or wait, I heard the Crew's also pretty good. Okay, Forza, the Crew, then Hot Wheels. Number one, Forza.
Huh. Okay, I think Forza is gonna win too. Hot Wheels, that actually looks pretty fun. Crew Motorfest. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is this one esports FC 24? Is that FIFA basically?
Yeah, anything EA or 2K that's sports related, you get that every year, and you guys pay for the same shit every year.
Yeah, FIFA does so well outside of the US, man. Like Brazil, holy, they go crazy for like FIFA. Like, man, it's crazy.
Like,
but
if you're a lazy developer, work for the sports games because you don't have to exert much effort to make a ton of money.
Okay. Yeah, I think Forza looks pretty good though. Hot Wheels looks legit fun though. That looks legit fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next one. Best sim or strategy game. Oh, this is for you, Grae.
Too bad I didn't. Too bad I veered off from Fire Emblem. Oof. I don't think Advance Wars is gonna win as much as it's also from the same company as
Well, that's a
Fire Emblem.
reboot. It's like a reboot,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's. I don't think it's gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of marketing because of how much delays it got. It got affected by the war on Ukraine and Russia. It was supposed to come out already, like a year or two ago.
Oh, I see.
Pikmin 4 is gonna win. I'm sorry, but as much as I love Fire Emblem and I used to make content based on Fire Emblem, Pikmin 4 is gonna win. I would think it's Pikmin 4.
I haven't played any of these. Not even the original Advance Wars, but yeah, Pikmin just has like a very like dedicated fan base, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Company of Heroes 3, Sega. So we have two Nintendo properties.
No, I played the first one. I played the first Company of Heroes.
Was it good?
I think that was a long time ago. Like I was still in high school. So the franchise suddenly came back from the dead. So I don't think so. I don't think it's that big enough to win. I put my money on Pikmin 4.
Okay. Yeah. For me, if I have to pick, I'll probably pick Pikmin as well. Let's see. All right, cool. Next one. Best family game. Oh. There it is. So the Disney Illusion Island? What the hell?
Nah. That's so forced.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Okay, so I haven't played the most recent. I don't think Sonic is gonna win. I guarantee Sonic's not gonna win because I don't hear anyone talking about it. I hear a lot of people talking about Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Party Animals.
Party Animals. Really yeah, it's between those two.
Yeah, I would say so too. Yeah, I think man, hearing people talk about Super Mario Brothers Wonder, like it makes me want to play it.
Yeah. I think in terms of overall brand recognition, I think Super Mario Wonder is gonna win.
Yeah, Disney represents Epstein's Island. Oh shit! I think Party Animals is pretty damn good though. Like to be honest with you, watching people play it, it's like it looks like a funner version of Gang Beasts. Like
I still need to see. I know GNG has been playing it, but I haven't really seen gameplay per se.
Yeah,
but I've heard about it.
Yeah, Mavis says party animals is a great way to break up families. Yeah, dude. So true. See, yeah, I think Mario has a chance actually. Yeah, I think Mario might take it. The fact that this game came out really recently too. Oh, okay, I fucked that up. Okay. Previous. Okay. Best fighting game. Oh, I already know. I already know this one.
Yeah, yeah, Street Fighter.
Yeah. The fact that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is in here is hilarious. Okay, what is this? God of Rock? Never heard of it. MK1. The thing is, MK1 is pretty censored in terms of booba.
Yeah.
They might pick it. I think people might pick it.
But NetherRealm games have they don't really stick around for the multiplayer. It's more of the story and the game modes. That's more single player oriented. It's not really, it doesn't have the staying power of like, yeah, Street Fighter or Tekken. So yeah, I would still put it on Street Fighter 6.
I think in terms for me, I think as a viewer, I definitely prefer Street Fighter. I think
yeah. You're gonna go for Mortal Kombat 1 just for once you're done with the story, yeah, you're gonna take off already. That's how I see it.
Like in terms of like, look, don't get me wrong. Street Fighter, style-wise, it looks great. But in terms of like graphic fidelity, you cannot like beat NetherRealm. I think NetherRealm Studios has that in the bag. But the fact that SF6 is on they're on the RE engine now. So the graphics actually legitimately look good. Like it has been looking really damn cool, right? And we do know how Chun-Li's boob look like now because of that guy who left his mod on during a tournament.
Yeah.
Yo, what a Giga Chad move, man. What a Giga Chad move. Yeah. At least Katana wasn't censored, so I'm happy. Yo, also Sindel wasn't really censored too. She's pretty thick in the dick, for sure. Nick Brawl being here is weird. The worst Smash, essentially. Yeah. The fact that Nick Brawl's in here is actually hilarious. Pocket Bravery and God of Rock. I have no idea what the hell those are. But yeah. I would choose Street Fighter 6. Best RPG. Ooh.
Oh, so Starfield's here. Why were people not saying Starfield is not?
No, that's Sea of Stars. Oh, no, Starfield's only in one category.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not, yeah, I believe so. Starfield. But all right, so what do you think? What do you think?
BG3. BG3.
Yeah. BG3 hands down. Yeah. I know Lies of P is people love Lies of P. It's not like as much as I liked Final Fantasy 16. It is not the best RPG.
It's not for me. It's not even. I saw most of your stream. I don't consider it an RPG in my opinion. It's more of an action game already.
Yeah, for fucking pronouns, for fucking gender and ambiguity. You're boring. But yeah,
but essentially, Starfield minus what's going on with the pronoun stuff. It's a Bethesda game in space. It's not doing enough anymore. That's not good enough anymore in this day and age. Bethesda can do better.
Yeah. I would say like an actual RPG would be like Lives of P is basically a Dark Souls 3 /
Bloodborne
Bloodborne like homage game, which is pretty damn cool, right? It has a lot of RPG elements in it. Like you can actually customize your like gear, your stats and stuff like that, which is pretty good. But I would say Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. I would say like I never played Lies of P, but I would say Lies of P is like a second, I would say.
Yes, Star Ocean is even more of an RPG than FF16. Star Ocean.
Sea of Stars is an RPG. I've never played this game.
Is it good? Yeah, I considered it covering it in my channel. It's just that there's so many games. But it's like a successor to Chrono Trigger. Or it takes inspiration.
Oh, really? From Chrono Trigger?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But my pick is Baldur's Gate 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Easy. All right, next one. Best action / adventure game.
I would want Resident Evil 4, but then this one's actually tough. Spider-Man 2, I was surprised. I found out yesterday that Angry Joe actually pointed out that it's woke. And Angry Joe is like not really the kind of guy who points out woke stuff.
Yeah, he's He has serious case of Trump derangement syndrome for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fact that he pointed out that it's woke, it says so. It says it speaks volumes that Insomniac is going all in on getting woke stuff.
Mhm.
Resident Evil 4, it's a remake, so can we
Yeah.
really consider remake to be a new game? I don't think it's fair for the others here. And Tears of the Kingdom is like Breath of the Wild with new features. Jedi Survivor is like
Oh,
it's like
so here's the thing. Did
this
did
is
you
tough.
did you
This
play
is tough.
Alan Wake? Like you played
The
one,
first
right? The first one?
Yeah, I made a video of the first one, but the two, it's like there's a lot of walking in this second game, as per people who played it.
Walking
Ma-
simulator.
yeah, it's a lot of walking. There's a lot of and what they did because like in Alan Wake 1, there's a lot. You're fighting a lot of opponents,
Uh-huh.
but they're kind of easy to kill. But in Alan Wake 2, you fight fewer of them, but they're a lot tougher. So I don't know. This one's hard. This one's hard.
Hmm. Okay. I've only played one of this. I only played Resident Evil 4. The thing is that can we consider it amongst this if it's a remake? No, it's not even a remake. It's just a remaster. With no, is it considered no, it's a remaster,
Oh
right?
really?
No, I know people are calling it Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, according to what I know, like there's not much. They added like one or two new features. Like here's the thing, I never played the original. I did watch gameplay of it. I never played the original. But would people consider a remake slash remaster to be a part of this category? Is that okay? Even like, would you consider it like, oh, the best action adventure game, right? I did like it though. To be honest, I did like it.
Hmm. I I would, at the end of the day, I would choose that Resident Evil 4, but the others are not so far behind.
You played Survivor, right?
Nope. The first one I haven't even finished yet.
Okay. So I think just based on the fact that Zelda is here, I've only played one, so I would pick Resident Evil
Yeah.
4, but I think Tears of the Kingdom might win. I haven't heard anything good
Yeah.
about Alan Wake.
The top three are Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4, and Spider-Man 2. But I think it's gonna boil down to Resident Evil and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay, Marcus Pitt says RE4 changed parts with actual story and how characters interacted. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. According to what I heard, the whole God, who's that girl again that you're saving? The Ashley, thank you.
Yeah.
Her part's actually fun, according to what I heard. I heard the previous one, like in the OG one, her part isn't as fun. And here's the thing, though, I did see a lot of mods.
Yeah.
For
I've seen a lot.
So yeah, my pick goes to Resident Evil 4. But this is a hard category. Like, here's the thing: Beardo, if you're the Beardo, he would be like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2. Lock it in. Right? So he'll pick that, right? So someone says, I watched Az play Alan Wake 2. Looks pretty bad story-wise. Okay. Mostly walking. Metroid Prime got higher scores than all those except Zelda. Yeah. Yeah. Alan Wake. So actually, yeah. Survivor was good until the High Republic part. Okay. Okay. All right. For me, out of all this, it looks like I probably have to pick Resident Evil, but I think Tears of the Kingdom might win. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think people will people love Tears of the Kingdom.
Mhm.
All right, I like Beardo, but man, oh Shield though. They seriously f Ashley up. No more comments on how you're looking up her undies. Yeah, true. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. I heard about that. Okay, best action game. Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. What do you think, Grae?
Yeah, as much as we love Hi-Fi Rush, it's like that's more of leaning towards more of like a double A or a B tier game. So I don't think that's gonna win. I think Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6.
Mm.
Remnant 2 is like that's too much like a Souls shooter, so that niches down your mark to your audience. Dead Island, it's killing zombies, so nothing new there. Yeah, Armored Core 6. Ghost Runner 2 is also pretty good. I know it's super high adrenaline, but it's also a niche market. I think Armored Core
Yeah.
6 is gonna win.
Yeah, so I've seen gameplay of Armored Core 6 and Remnant 2, and I played and beat Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is great, but does it stand a chance against these other ones? I don't know about Dead Island 2 or Ghost Runner, but I think in my opinion, Armored Core. I think Armored Core is pretty cool. Yeah, Hi-Fi, that's all I know. Yeah. I think Hi-Fi is great, to be honest. I think it was like a stealth drop. They dropped it the same day they announced it, which is fucking crazy. Right? The game was good. You could beat it in like less than 10 hours, right? And if you're not
Yeah.
100%ing everything, but it's pretty good though. Yeah, I think Armored Core is going to win. All right, let's see. Best VR or AR game.
Oh no, I have never played any. So
All right, I see Tickle Bitties. I'm picking Resident Evil.
yeah, probably against Gran Turismo. Then the third is probably Horizon. The other two I have no idea.
Wait, is that Horizon, like the actual like Aloy Horizon?
I imagine it's another character. Or maybe if it's Aloy, it's just a side story. I don't think it's part of the main story.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so Gran Turismo 7. To be honest, do people still care about like VR games? Like, because someone in chat says VR is dead, right?
Yeah, and I think it's such a dick move for Sony to not make VR games one compatible with VR2. That's such a terrible move considering how expensive it is to access VR. It's like I'm not even. It's like I don't care. It's like people are telling me it's so immersive to put it. I've never tried it per se, but I'm not gonna pay an additional like $600 just to try it out.
It's $600.
Yeah, it's the almost the equivalent of a PS5 unit.
Jeez.
It's super expensive. It's like no way, man. You cannot convince me to spend another $600 just to try out a couple of games that you also have to pay for too.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've watched people play Resident Evil 4 VR, and they said that it was really good, right? Because when you actually reload your handgun, your rifle, your knife, it actually feels like that's what you're doing. But the thing is, fidelity wise, can the graphics be as good as like an actual like legit like real world thing? I think that's the only reason why like VR is not going to go anywhere anytime soon, is because fidelity wise you can't get it there, right? But like yeah, go ahead.
And also the cost. Like not only do you need to buy a PS5, you also need to buy the unit, which costs just as much. Then you have to buy the game too. And it's given such a high barrier of entry to most people nowadays. Then Sony made the move to when they introduced VR2. Oh, all your old games in VR1, they're not gonna work. It's like, why? It's like, so it's for someone who bought VR1 and a ton of VR1 games. Oh, it's not gonna work on your VR2. I find it so baffling. They spent so much money on that, and it's gonna be obsolete right away.
Yeah. Cavatarian says, if you cannot touch Booba in VR, what is the point? Absolutely. Right. Here's the thing. Like, in 2015 or 16, might have been 15, I think might have been 15. I went to E3, and like half of E3 was all VR. And I was like, are you fucking serious? It's so stupid. Right? I don't care about the Oculus. I don't care about like the PlayStation VR. I don't care about any of the kind of stuff. Just because, yeah, like you said, it's like a $300-$400 unit, and now you say that's like $600, 500, 600. That's a lot. That's like $1,000 for you to play a game that you're going to need to play for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Right, and now the thing is, let's say if they came out with like a haptic feedback touching thing, like Ready Player One, where like you wear a bodysuit and when someone touches you, you can feel the touch. That's different. right? Grae, did you watch Ready Player One?
Yeah, I did.
Right? Do you remember like they get upgrade the suit, the touching suit, right? When you get punched or you can feel touching from like the other person.
I think
If they have that, I think people will go crazy for it, right? Because I know people are actually like still playing, like, well, not really playing, is considered like a VR chat. They go into like this like VR room and people are like dressing up as like whatever characters they want to do and stuff like that. And we do know that Mark Zuckerberg is trying to push that with like the metaverse and stuff. But if you cannot touch boobies in VR, it's not worth it. It's not ready yet. It's not ready.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think VR has been irrelevant longer. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, it's yeah. No one cares about VR anymore. Like the following E3s that I went to, VR is like not really a thing. Like it's like pushed to the back, right? No one really cares about it anymore. Let's see. Iron Mouse says, I never had much interest in VR. They have been trying to make that a thing for a while. First in the 90s, then in the 2010s. Remember the movie Lawn Mower Man? Yeah. Yeah. True. Definitely. Yeah. But overall, the only one I probably care about is probably Resident Evil, because like, now here's the thing. If you can also mod it to make him thicker and playing that in VR and switching out your knife with a fly swatter, you're swatting her ass, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I think that would be really, really good. Yeah. An Overlord style, it's useless. Yeah. My favorite VR game is Sonic. Fans thought Superstars was Wii Sports. Wii Sports was good. I like Wii Sports. Best mobile game. Oh, I already know. I was like, is there any MiHoYo game in here? I was like, oh yeah, Honkai.
Yeah, there we go.
Honkai Star Rail. It's not even close. Oh,
Yeah.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh man, yeah. Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. No, I played that game. It's the fact that it's a mobile game. Yeah, definitely Honkai Star Rail. Like, I can see over here the redheaded girl. I think her name is Kafka. Her tits are pretty big in the game. So it's probably going to be that game. this is going to be the game. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's go continue. Best debut indie game.
It's going to be between Dredge or Pizza Tower. I think Pizza Tower.
I've never heard of any of these games.
Pizza Tower is I have seen I've seen some people play Dredge. I've seen Donkey play Pizza Tower. I've seen Donkey's video rather of Pizza Tower. It's super. It's incredible. It exploded. I believe it's a platformer, and with that art style, that's in the cover.
Yeah. See, Pizza Tower looks pretty crazy. It looks wild. Viewfinder. I think Viewfinder is the only one I heard of. Cocoon and Dredge. Yeah. Venba. Yeah. Indie game. Best debut indie game. I don't know. I would probably, just based on art style, I think Pizza Tower probably will be it because of how crazy it looks. Let's see. Best independent game. So best indie game.
I think. Oh, these are strong contenders. I don't know the other two in the edges, Cocoon and Viewfinder. Sea of Stars it's a JRPG, so it's niche, so no way it's gonna win. It's either Dave the Diver or Dredge. I think Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. It's also another popular indie game. I've seen people play it. I don't really know the mechanics per se, but I know even Aswan played it. I think off stream, Dave the Diver.
Okay.
But yeah, it's between those two, Dave the Diver and Dredge. I think Dave the Diver is gonna win.
Okay. Let's see. Best community support. Oh, so basically it's like if there's something wrong with the game, they fix it. So let's see. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game update / patches. So what do you think?
For me, if we're gonna talk about from the inception of the game, Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
All the other four started off badly, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3, when it released, everyone loved it. All the other four, they started out really badly, and then they just kept building on. They just kept patching and updating it until it became good. So I would put it
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay. So you don't think that Cyberpunk is gonna win?
Yeah, I mean, as much as it's good now, I mean, I find it so distasteful with what they did, especially how much they tried to conceal how bad it was at launch, and even told some YouTubers that, yeah, you get to play the game early, but you cannot use your own footage. You can only use ours. I find that so. Up to now, CD Projekt is still suffering from that, from what they did.
Mhm.
So yeah, as far as I know, it's, if I'm gonna compare the two studios, Larian is the more authentic or more pro consumer.
Mhm.
So I would still put it at Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I would say Baldur's Gate 3 as well. So I played a lot of 14, Final Fantasy 14, and when 14 launched, it was woof. It was really fucking bad. So I didn't play it when it launched. So when 14 came out, it was in a really really bad state. They were gonna completely cancel the game. Like fuck it, this game is really bad. It's basically like a slightly updated version of Final Fantasy 11. Right? It's really bad. It was a shitty. And then Naoki Yoshi P came in and fixed the game, made a Realm Reborn, and basically turned the shittiness of the game into a story and changed up the entire story, which is pretty cool. But like you said, a lot of these games came out in a really bad state. Like I heard Destiny was really bad, Destiny 2. I heard No Man's Sky was, I'm not sure too much about No Man's Sky, but Cyberpunk
Bad.
was just really bad. Was it really bad
Yeah,
too
it's like,
for No Man's Sky?
it wasn't Cyberpunk bad, but it was close.
Okay. I think Baldur's Gate might win.
Yeah.
I think Baldur's Gate, but that's just me because it's just really fucking good. I think Baldur's Gate, Larian is really good. But so people in the chat says No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky actually might win a disastrous launch, but an epic redemption. Okay. So people are thinking some people in the chat thinking No Man's Sky, some people thinking Cyberpunk or BG3. Yeah, for me, I think BG3. They give rewards for horrible launches and recovers now. ... Yeah, I think Baldur's Gate 3, in my opinion. I would say maybe Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk is legitimately like a lot better according to what I heard. But I would say, if not BG3, probably Cyberpunk, I would say. Best ongoing game.
Fortnite and Genshin.
Yeah, Genshin's still here. Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Fortnite and Genshin. They're still making, but I'm actually not sure. I need to see the raw numbers between Genshin and Fortnite. I know Fortnite is kind of dying off a little bit because Epic had to lay off people recently because the Fortnite money it's not as big as it used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, for sure. The other three, no, it's not even revenue wise. It's not a competition between the two at the right.
Yeah, I would say best ongoing game. Well, Genshin Impact is pretty cool in my opinion. I did play the first year. I played a lot of, when it first came out. I played a shit ton of Genshin Impact. Spent over $800 playing that game. But to be honest, Genshin is not really talked about as much as Honkai in terms of like the gacha, like Hoyoverse kind of game. But I heard the most recent update to like classic map Fortnite is huge, and it got a lot of people like super super excited about it. Right? I don't think it's going to be Final Fantasy because we haven't even got like the Dawn Trails yet. Dawn Trails coming out next year. So the last thing that we got was Endwalker, and Endwalker was last year. So it's not Cyberpunk for sure. I don't think it's Cyberpunk, and I don't think it's going to be Apex. I think it might be Fortnite. I think Fortnite might get it, in my opinion. Right? I don't know. Hot take. I like Epic Game Store because free games. End of quote. Repeat the line.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm one of those users who actually starts buying stuff from Epic because they're for me anyway, for the Philippines, they have regional pricing, so they're significantly cheaper, and they try to apart from trying to compete with Steam, being cheaper than Steam, they also have like cashback coupons for every game that you buy. Sometimes, yeah, so it's like if you buy a game that's like $50, you get 5% back or in special promos you get 10% back. So
I
it's
should
starting to get
I should probably download Epic Game Store.
Yeah, I got so many. I got GTA 5, BioShock, Borderlands. I got so many free games there, man. And I mean the triple A ones, not the shitty, not the crappy indie ones that you've never heard of.
Yeah, I hear up. I'm like, oh, that means I need to download another program. It's like, oh man, that's a lot of work. Yeah, I think Steam is still king of PC games. I think Steam is still gonna be pretty damn good. I think Steam has a reward system now. I don't know, but Epic does though. Yeah. I hear Epic Game Store sells your info to China. Who doesn't these days?
Yeah, but like as a normie, it's like I don't do whatever you want with my data. I don't give a shit.
As long as I get free games.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have never bought anything from Epic, but I have a lot of free games that I don't play. Yeah. You got BioShock for free? Dang, I missed that one, man.
Yeah, they gave away so many. They gave away so many already.
The free indie games are usually pretty decent, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will check out Epic Game Store eventually. Best games for Impact. What?
Yeah, I saw this. Like, I know Asmon said I don't give a shit about Impact. So I don't know any of these. No idea.
So basically, which one is more diverse? Right? Which one falls more into the ESG, diversity, equity, inclusivity? Furry alert right here, right here. This one right here. Goodbye, Volcano High. All right. Out of all of them, I would choose the animal one, Terra Nil, because that one I don't see any people in there. I only see animals.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, I'll follow that too.
Oh man, but Venba, I never heard of any of these games.
No,
Yeah, this
I have
furry
no
one,
idea
this
what
guy's
these
hilarious.
are. I have no idea what these are.
Yeah. Wow. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. This letter. The message. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Okay. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even wider audiences. The fact that Diablo 4 is in here is hilarious, though.
Yeah. Why? Is it,
which one do you think?
I actually think Spider-Man 2. In terms of branding, and yeah, I know that's one of the things that first party Sony studios excel at, especially Naughty Dog, and I think Insomniac too. They're becoming very good in accessibility. So yeah, in terms of how people recognize the brand of the game and how disability friendly the features options they have. Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, so Johnny, the category is innovation in accessibility. Yeah, so man, I didn't play any of these games other than Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, and Diablo. I forgot I was excluding Diablo because I'm like, I don't think it's gonna win. I don't know.
Yeah,
okay, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
It's super weird. ARPGs are not accessible for mass audiences. Period. Like, why even put it there?
Yeah, to be honest, I think Spider-Man. I'll probably think Spider-Man, to be honest with you. I think Spider-Man is going to win this category. But the thing is that I do know that there is a pro gamer that is in the fighting games community. Like, he's actually like, he's in a wheelchair and stuff like that. Like, he actually, like, he's a pro player, but he plays Killer Instinct, right? See, my brother is colorblind, so I've seen few features with that seem kind of neat. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I have this notion that fighting games is not necessarily accessibility friendly genre too, because like when you're playing a fighting game, you're fighting to compete. That's how I feel, right?
Well, here's the thing. Johnny Lightfoot does make a good point, right? Here's the thing. Yo, what's going on? Keely, hope you're doing well. What's going on, Keely Chow? Okay. Miles Morales' girlfriend is a black deaf person.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, yeah. The winner goes to Spider-Man 2. All right. Best performances. Okay. So is Neo Newbin? Is he Astarian? Let me see.
I think he is.
He's Astarian. He's Astarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard a lot of. I heard really good feedback with Idris in his performance in Phantom Liberty. They said he was really, really good. So I put my. But the Astarian's also good. But in terms of star power, probably Idris.
Well, yeah, Idris is basically like he's automatically gonna win because he's Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Right? He's basically gonna go on stage and he's gonna say, "We're canceling the apocalypse," and everyone's just gonna fucking flip out like, "Oh, look how many people freaked out when freaking Keanu Reeves showed up and says, "No, what do you say? You're breathtaking," right? So like everyone flipped out, right? And
yeah,
look, I think Ben Starr is great as Clive Rossfield, but in terms of just raw sheer masculinity, I think I definitely do not think I think Astarian's voice actor is very good. He does a very good job as Astarian.
Yeah.
He makes me feel very gay because Astarian is very gay. But I think it's based off strong jawline and canceling apocalypse. We know that I think Idris Elba is just gonna take it just because he's Idris Elba.
Yeah.
But if Idris Elba is not in the category.
Yeah, this is kind of unfair competition actually. Because of Idris Elba. So it's gonna, if you remove him here, it's gonna be a lot harder to choose.
Yeah. I think I would probably choose Astarian. I think Neo would probably be better if Idris Elba wasn't here.
Yeah, and I think Clive Ben Starr, he played the role well, but Clive is not exactly for me the most memorable character out there.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mavis says, I liked Cameron a lot Fallen Order, but never played Survivor. Yeah. Yeah. I think Idris Elba just wins this one.
Yeah, just because of his just because it's Idris Elba.
Now here's the thing though. Do you think that he's even gonna show up if he wins? Or it's gonna be one of those videos where he's like, hey, thank you, the Game Awards. I can't be there because I'm filming the next dick sucking game or whatever or movie, and like generic, thank you.
Yeah,
so much.
There's a good chance that's actually gonna happen. I feel, given how popular he is.
All right, next one. Best audio design.
I have.
Someone says Dead Space.
Yeah, I've been meaning to jump into Dead Space because it's on Game Pass now.
This is the remastered.
The remake.
Right?
That's the remake.
Oh, the remake. Okay.
Okay. I am not sure. This is a tough one. Because like Hi-Fi Rush, the premise is a lot about the audio. So.
It's just that game is all audio. Yeah.
Yeah. Hard. I imagine the two contestants will be RE4 and Spider-Man 2 simply because of brand recognition. But all these five have a good playing field.
Yeah. Mavis says plot twist. Keanu Reeves shows up and accept the award on his behalf. That would be hilarious if that actually happens. Okay. For me, like, look, I think audio design for a lot of the scary games, like, is like all of that is like cool and stuff. But I think I would like Hi-Fi Rush to win is because that game is just all sound, right? It's all based off of beats and stuff like that. But I think you might be right. I think I think it might go to Dead Space, but I want Hi-Fi Rush to win. But you think it's gonna go to Spider-Man?
Spider-Man or RE4, because the other three, they're B tier compared to the other two at the right. Yeah, because okay. As much as I get you. I personally I would want Hi-Fi Rush too, but these kinds of votation things, whenever you put the big players in, it's usually the big players who win. Kind of like politics, like there's 2 to 3 of them that are really really popular, and the others are just like they're just there for the sake of being there.
It's like those are just NPCs.
Yeah.
All right, cool. See, best score and music. All right, here we go. Okay, now I played 3 of these games, but what are your takes on this? Who do you think will win best audio? Best audio score, I think. Is that what it's called? Yeah, best score and music.
I would go. I'm definitely. I have bias here. I would go for a BG3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like Masayoshi Soken though. Like I love his. Like,
yeah. I've seen you stream most of it. The soundtracks are pretty good, but I think
the soundtrack for 16 is fucking good,
Mhm.
but BG3 is really good too. But
yeah,
what's more memorable though? Like that's the thing for me. Like Hi-Fi Rush is great. I don't remember any of the songs or music because I played the fucking the streamer friendly version, right? I didn't play what the actual game sound like, so I don't know how it sounds like, right? I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is gonna have anything. It's because it's usually like ambiance music or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
like ambiance, like spooky, ethereal music, but like. Man, but 16 has really good music though. I don't know about I would say 16 follow or Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I would I would put Baldur's Gate 3. And yeah.
Let's see, John Lightfoot says, I remember during the big summer winter sale, Epic Games Store has a coupon on top of the games they are already have on sale.
Yeah,
although it doesn't have everything, so I check Steam around the same time.
Yeah, it's also ongoing right now. There's a 33. There's I checked the Epic Games Store. There's a 33% off on any game you want, provided that the game is $15 and above.
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry, you got a spit or split?
Split. Probably split.
You got a spit? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. Best art direction.
Tough. Hard one.
Okay. What do you think?
It's hard. Tears, we've already seen it. It's Breath of the Wild 2. Nothing new. Lies of P, I like because of the unique premise. It's not all the time you get a Pinocchio setting. Mario, I've probably seen it before. I want Hi-Fi Rush, but again, because of game branding, game popularity, I don't think it's gonna get it. I think it will go to either Mario or Tears. I want Hi-Fi Rush, but it's probably gonna go to Mario or Tears.
Yeah. For me, I like the. Okay, here's the thing. I think steampunk has been overly done for a very long time now. But point. Liza P is a steampunk Pinocchio gothic type of game, right? And I would like animation, achievement, artistic design, right, and creative or technical. I would like Liza P to win. Look, there's nothing new about Mario other than this, you turning into an elephant, the whole screen everything is encased in silhouette. Hi-Fi Rush is pretty cool because it looks like anime style, right? It's animated, like 3D animation. Alan Wake I've never played that shit. Tears of the Kingdom is basically Breath of the Wild 1.5, right? Right. So I would say I think Liza P. In my opinion, I think Liza P will win this one. Right. In my opinion. So you think Hi-Fi Rush or Tears?
No. I would want Hi-Fi or Lies of P to get it, but I think Mario and Zelda's gonna actually win it simply because a lot more people are familiar with Mario and Zelda compared to Hi-Fi and Lies of P.
Okay. All right. Let's see next one. Best narrative. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game, BG3, hands down. Yeah, I don't think it's it's not even close.
Yeah. The closest probably Cyberpunk, but even then, not. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Epic Game Store's game deals suck this Black Friday.
Yeah, it's not so good. Yeah, I tried checking. I didn't find any good deals, even with that coupon I mentioned.
Yeah. See, Mavis says Mario always looks very similar. It looks good, but nothing too innovative. Yeah. I don't think So you get like innovative stages, but that's about it. Like it's nothing new. It's always the same as platforming, side-scrolling platforming game. So it's nothing new. But narrative, BG3 hands down. It's not even close. I think it's just BG3 is gonna win this one. Best game direction. So
BG3.
awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovative in-game direction and design. Oh,
BG3.
BG3. It's not even close, man. It's like holy shit. Look, we already have other studios saying do not have high hopes for our game to be like Larian Studios Baldur's Gate 3. Right? I think Super Mario Wonders is I think it's cool. I think but I think in terms of just game direction is just really good. Really good. Yeah. It's not even close. There it is. Big boys. Game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Now, the fact that Resident Evil 4 is up here is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's really the fact Starfield is not up here is hilarious too. Right?
Starfield? Really?
Yeah, because some people were like, "Oh, Starfield, man! Like, the modding community is the modding community will make this game game of the year."
No,
right?
That's not counted in my opinion. So, I do not see Starfield by any. Yeah, you can say it's a solid game, but game of the year, nah.
The fact that Mario is up here is pretty crazy. That game came out really recently.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think?
BG3. not a competition.
Man, Starfield got boring so quickly. Man.
Yeah, it's because it's a Bethesda game. It's like it's go do whatever you want in this massive world. The moment you get the best weapons, the best armor, you maxed out certain stats, you're pretty much done. You're just gonna repeat the same thing again and again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a game of the year. But yeah, for me, the fact that people are even saying Marvel's Spider-Man 2, that's like, okay, according to what I hear, that game was like an 8 out of 10 at best, right? 8.5, right? Because I sit in, whenever I sit in and go watch Tuesday night's main event, and I hear Fear the Beardo was like, Spider-Man 2 game of the year, Spider-Man 2 game of the year. And people are like, no, I don't think so. Because a lot of people are saying Tears of the Kingdom. But that game came out so early in the year, do people still remember it? Right?
And even chat's mentioning, I'm not sure if I agree, chat, with Hogwarts Legacy. It's like, yeah, as much as it did financially well because of the woke people saying to boycott it, judging it on its own, it's like, I felt it's kind of repetitive. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like an open world game, your average open world game, but with a Harry Potter skin. That's how I feel. It's not exactly innovative, but it's definitely the best Harry Potter game.
Yeah, I would say so. Hands down.
Yeah,
the best Harry Potter game ever.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily really, really excellent game in its own right. But yeah, in terms of, but I guess people are right. It deserves a spot, especially if you're putting Spider-Man 2 here.
Now, is Harry Potter, is Hogwarts Legacy as good as Spider-Man 2, though? That's the thing. Yo, what's going on, Dirty Jersey? How's it going, dude? We're doing well.
Yeah. Well, at least it ain't woke. Hogwarts Legacy ain't woke. That's one.
That's just like one woke thing about it, right? Like the girl at the.
Yeah, they changed it.
Yeah, like it has like we're not sure if it's a trans character or anything like that. All right. So I've played 2 of these games. I played Resident Evil 4. It's funny that Resident Evil 4 is up here. I think the game is a solid game. I gave it like a 9 out of 10 in terms of what it is. I did not play Spider-Man 2, but I heard the part where you're playing as the deaf girl, it's really dumb. And the part that you are John Wick with Mary Jane is pretty weird. But overall, people said that the game is fun. The the combat system, the battles, like the traversing with the whole new abilities. Heard that's really good, right? Mario Wonder is just a very fun game, but I don't think it's nowhere near Game of the Year. The last time I heard something about Tears of the Kingdom was when people started making like Gundams and like giant robots that automatically kill your enemies for you. That's about it. But I just heard it was very fun. It's a fun game, but it's not. Is it Game of the Year though? Now, when did Breath of the Wild come out? Like 2015,
It's one of the
2016?
it's one of the launch games of Switch, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
now, did
when the
that
Switch
game
came out,
did that game win the Game of the Year?
I think it won many awards. I'm not sure what Game
Let's
of the
see.
Year. I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Oh, it did. It did.
It did.
Legend of
But
Zelda Breath of the Wild wins Game of the Year at Game Awards. It did. No, 2017.
the thing is, though, back then, Breath of the Wild is it's a new concept. It's a new spin on the Zelda franchise. But now that people are familiar with it, is it the Tears of the Kingdom, which is essentially the same game.
Yeah.
I don't think it shouldn't be anymore. I think Baldur's Gate deserves it more.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And especially BG3 is such an it's supposed to be a niche genre because, like, given how complicated the mechanics are, and yet it set the world on fire in the gaming community it took the gaming community by storm. So I think BG3 deserves it more.
Yeah, it's like I haven't heard. Like I only heard that Alan Wake was not good. I heard it was
Alan
not.
Wake 2 is enjoying so many because it's more fresh in people's minds. Yeah, it's like it's just that Hogwarts Legacy came out so early in the year that
It was like January or some shit.
Yeah. I think it deserved to be in the spot too, even though people know it's not gonna win. But
Yeah.
it's just that Alan Wake 2 is super fresh. That's why we saw it so many times. It's in so many categories.
Yeah. See, John Life says, if RE4 is here, nominate Metroid Prime Remaster. See, not sure why Alan Wake is there. Not a strong field, I guess. All I know is Alan Wake 2 is that Az hated it. Remakes shouldn't be on a list. Okay, in my opinion, I agree with that. I think remakes should not be on a list. But let's say if the remake is like insanely innovative, was completely different from the original. Like, let's say if Final Fantasy VII Remake was here, which would Final Fantasy VII Remake would never win a Game of the Year award, even though I like it a lot. Like, that's a game that's like, it's pretty story-wise is over, but story-wise is relatively the same, but it's so different from the original. Then I can say it deserves a spot, but I wouldn't put it here. Let's see. Enjoying Turkey Day break and all. Yo, that's good, man. That's good. Hopefully everyone got fed fat and healthy stuff, man. Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom Robo Dicks. Yeah, let's say. But I don't think Breath of the Wild will win Game of the Year. It's all good game, but BG. Oh, you're talking about Breath of the Wild 2.0. Zelda improved in the second game more than people expected it. It was better mechanics and made the map seem new with skies and ground. Okay. For me, it's hands down BG3. It's not even close, right?
Yeah.
I played that game
twice,
3 times now.
Oh, with your the other one with your
brother. I played one by myself. I played one with my brother, and I played one with Dark Urge. Right,
yeah,
and it's not even close. I think Spider-Man. It's sort of like, it's just the people at Insomniac was like, we're just happy to be nominated. We're happy to be in the same category as BG3, right?
Yeah,
and like I said before, BG3 is one of those, especially Larian Studios now. It's one of those games where you're like, you remember it and you want to go back, and the replayability of it is so insane. Can you go back and play Spider-Man 2 and say that it's the replayability is insane? Like I would say like side quests and different builds at most, but like Baldur's Gate has like 200 different endings. Right? So like the replayability is off the charts. There's so many characters you can get, and the builds are like limitless, and people are still coming out with new stuff. And Larian Studios is actually coming out with a new difficulty, which is like a hardcore difficulty. And if you die, you're dead. Like if your character dies, they're dead.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely Baldur's Gate 3. Like, and if Baldur's Gate 3 does not win, it probably have the 3 a.m. mail in ballot drop off. I would say if Baldur's Gate 3 does not win Game of the Year, is because of there was a 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in Wisconsin. There was like at least they dumped in a bunch of mail in ballots. Yeah, 81 million, true. But how can you say BG3 if you didn't play the other games? Okay. I would say I didn't play Alan Wake, but in terms of what I heard, I did play RE4. Jose, I did play RE4. Tears of the Kingdom, I heard is really good. Don't get me wrong. I did hear it's really good. I would say the closest contender would be Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, what do you think, Grae?
Agreed. Yeah, and I've played some of Breath of the Wild. It's really not my cup of tea. It's like I'm not gonna play through 10 hours just to get one cutscene. That doesn't work for me. And it's like my perception of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, you can argue that they made so many improvements, but if it's essentially the same game, it's for me it's not innovative enough. If it's the same game but much more improved, it's still the same game. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, here's pancakes, but Tears of the Kingdom is here's pancakes with syrup. It's still pancakes at the end of the day. That's why it's not enough. It's not enough for me to warrant that it's not such a huge jump for it to justify a Game of the Year compared to Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I think it's Baldur's Gate 3.
So it's not like that one year where Last of Us 2 won every single category.
Yeah.
Right? That one is like, something's going on here, right? And the thing is that a lot of content creators didn't want to talk about it because they know why it won Game of the Year. Right? Like people know why. Now here's the thing. Calvatania says, would it be unbearable if BG3 does not win? If BG3 does not win, I can see why it won't win though. It's because the mail-in, the 81 million, right? Now, if BG3 does not win, I want Tears of the Kingdom to win. Right? If BG3 wasn't here, I would say Tears of the Kingdom will win, hands down.
Yeah, and honestly, the game that I don't want to win is Spider-Man 2. I don't want it to win game. That's just gonna encourage what's that company's name? Sweet Baby. The one that's pushing. That's gonna encourage Sweet Baby to double down. So I don't want Spider-Man 2 to win.
Yeah,
I'd rather have Alan Wake 2 win.
So here's the thing, though. Like,
oh wait, no, Sweet Baby also did Alan Wake 2, I believe.
Yeah,
so
they did. Mind. Yeah. So okay, the game that I don't want to win is Alan Wake. Right? I've never played the original 2, but that's a game that I would. Okay, Mario is like, if Mario wins, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it there? Okay, if Mario wins, I'll laugh. The game that I don't want to win is Alan Wake, though, for sure. But the thing is, someone says, what's it called again? It's been a while since a good Baldur's Gate game or any of that for that matter, but who knows? Politics will play into it probably, right? So I would say Tears of the Kingdom would be like if BG3 loses. Like I want Tears of the Kingdom to win.
Yeah.
But like you said, like when someone said evil baby. Yeah. It's good though. Alan Wake is the most popular ever, 81 million votes, yet no one is really playing it. Oh shit. Yeah, Mario Series competition, they moved a lot of units. I heard Mario was really good. I heard it got like a 10 out of 10. Like legitimately fun game. If RE4 wins, then okay. Well, here's the thing. The reason why RE4 can win is because someone said in the chat, because Ada Wong is in it.
Yeah, but her VA is bad, right? Her VA is terrible.
I did not like her VA, man. I liked her VA in RE2 remake better. Like I never played RE2 remake, but her VA in that one is better because the reason why they hired a different VA for RE4 remake was because the RE2 remake one was an Asian, so they hire an Asian person to do it, and she sounds very monotone. Yeah, I would rather Spider-Man 2 not win or Alan Wake 2 notice all these games are sequels. Yeah. If Ada Wong, I don't if Ada is Wong, I don't want to be right. Oh my god. Oh shit. But yeah, yeah, it has to be Baldur's Gate. Like, no doubt about it, man. Like, it's first of all, the game is $60. Every other game here is 70.
Is Tears 70?
Let me see.
I think
Double
Tears
check.
is 50. Chat can correct me. Wait, let me check mine too. Let me check in the
Let's see.
Philippines.
Tears of the Kingdom is. How is it sold out? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Let's see. How much is it? What's the price? Why is it loading? $70.
Read it. Wait, mine's still loading.
Okay, so let me show mine right here. I'll share it right here really quick. This is on Nintendo.com.
Well, Philippines, it's generally cheaper to get games now. Mine it's around 50.
Yeah. What? Okay, so basically, yeah. So $69.99, and so Baldur's Gate 3 is it's $60.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I would. Yeah. Same. BG3 first. Then my second choice would be Tears.
Yeah. Jose Taco says, my opinion, Animal Crossing should have won Game of the Year instead of Last of Us 2 because of sales. Everyone played it from grandmas to kids, and it was talked about all year. Last of Us 2 was only a month. Yeah. Grae, stop flexing on us with your cheap prices. Yeah, for me, look, I think Animal Crossing was huge. And it came out the same day that Doom Eternal came out, right? And like it was massive. Like everyone played it. Like my wife played it. Like everyone bought, like especially that game came out during COVID, and everyone was like playing that game, man. Holy crap, it was insane, right? So, but the thing is that if it's not the reason why like Last of Us 2 won was probably because of the messages sent to a lot of people, like whether or not you hated the game or you loved the game. Like Grae, like did you enjoyed Last of Us 2, right?
Yeah, minus the story, everything else is good in my opinion. That still holds up to now.
Yeah. Do you think it's worthy of Game of the Year when it won?
I don't recall the competitors, but I recall no. That's so BS that they won every category, almost every category.
Yeah, the only thing that I think the was it best RPG was I think Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that's the only category it lost. Right? I think it's the only category it lost. Let's see. Dirty Jersey say Wonder kinda is it evolves the side scroller original's legacy, but I guess it's not technically. Yeah, like I do know that Wonder is huge. It's like people are loving it, and I am going to be getting it eventually. But man, Nintendo games never go on sale. Like I'm talking about like first party Nintendo games. How many Mario Kart games, Mario Kart 8, like how many times have it been like released now since Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely going to be Baldur's Gate, and it's not even close, man. And for me, like Baldur's Gate 3, there are woke moments in there. Don't get me wrong. It can be really, really woke, but it's up to you how woke you want it to be, right? The game has extremely like strong female characters, but all of them have flaws. They're not perfect at all. They're not Mary Sue's. Now, I remember Beardo like, oh, the reason why Baldur's Gate does not deserve Game of the Year because it has a bear sex simulator, right? It has bear sex simulator in it. And you have Epic Mike was like, you have to literally go out of your way to have that. So here's the thing. Halsin, which is one of the characters that you rescue in Act 1, and he is a druid that can transform into a bear. You have to romance him. And that scene where he turns into a bear is like, you have to romance him a lot. like a lot, in order for you to get that scene. And I didn't. When I play it, I'm like, I don't want to see some bear dicks, right? I don't want to see any of that kind of stuff. So I didn't get it, right? You can romance Asterion. He's like super thirsty. He loves Halcyon. He loves all that crazy stuff. But I didn't romance him. It's because it's up to the player's discretion on what they want to do. Can you add other pronouns in the game? No, I don't think so. Can you make a person with tits with chicks with dicks? Yes, you can. There are more dick options than there are female booba options. Females, there's only 2. Small female, large female.
I was still waiting for that booba slider.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that mod.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.